The thoroughbred is a magnificent animal, bred for speed, bred to compete, the sport of kings.
Wow, West Coast has it by 6.
It's the all-new Let's Go Racing from Parks Casino and Racetrack. It's action-packed and fun for the entire family.
3 of them are right together with 1 furlong to go.
Let's Go Racing is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association. It's fun to see them run.
Good morning and welcome to Let's Go Racing. I'm Danny Gibson here with Dick Girardi and thrilled to be back here at beautiful Parks Racing here on the first floor with you. On today's show, we'll have national coverage from Gulfstream Park's big day with the headlining Fountain of Youth for 3-year-olds and Oakland Park with some of their big races. We had a lot of our racing superstars getting back to the track with their 2020 campaigns underway, and maybe we'll see some new stars on the horizon. What do you think, Dick?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Look, it's that time of year now, Danny. We're into March, hard to believe, but we're in there. So that means it's 3-year-old time, and the Derby's only 2 months away.
Well, we're very excited to get back to some local racing here at Parks. We're going to take a look at Monday's 9th race. It was a starter optional claiming race running for a $25,000 purse. This is the fillies and mares going 6.5 furlongs. Our post-time favorite was the 7-horse Claudio Gonzalez's.
Lucky Trinity for Claudio, and look, whenever he's here, he doesn't come here all that much. Obviously, he's stabled mainly at Laurel, but when he comes here, he's always dangerous.
Definitely, and a lot of 7-2 shots here. Harold Wiley's She's My Sunshine, the number 1 horse. Carlos Soto's number 2 horse, New Jersey. A bunch of evenly odds horses here.
Yeah, very evenly matched field on paper, Danny, and we'll see how it plays out on the racetrack. But yeah, this would have been a hard race to pick a winner, much less a favorite.
Definitely. What do we say? We get to Mike Bozich with the call.
They're off and racing. Artemis Rising is first away for the lead from the outside. Lula's Roadrunner moves up towards the inside. New Jersey's away well. Lucky Trinity is out widest onto the main course. She's My Sunshine is next. The early trailer is Twirling Liz, and she's about 5 lengths off the lead. Artemis Rising leads it by 1.5 lengths up the backside. New Jersey is second. Lucky Trinity on the outside third. Towards the inside, moving up, She's My Sunshine. From in between rivals, there's Twirling Liz trailing the field. Lula's Roadrunner now. She's about 6 lengths off. Leader Artemis Rising is up by 3 now. Opening quarter 22 3. Around the turn they go, and it's Artemis Rising. New Jersey's in the hunt second. She's My Sunshine continues the ground save third. Lucky Trinity on the outside. Lost a couple of positions there. Twirling Liz had to steady up in traffic as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Artemis Rising handled confidently here. Leads it by 1.5 lengths. Up the inside, She's My Sunshine continues to progress. Outside New Jersey, they straighten on in. Artemis Rising, She's My Sunshine's trying to fit through. On the outside, New Jersey is third. Twirling Liz is fourth. In the lane, Artemis Rising looks to maintain. She's My Sunshine continues to carve away at the margin. Artemis Rising up the inside. She's My Sunshine at the 16th pole, and she's gotten through. She's My Sunshine wins it by 2.5. Widening. Artemis Rising was second. New Jersey finished third.
Who came flying up the rail, but She's My Sunshine getting the win for trainer Harold Wiley, the number 1 horse, with a great ride by Johnny Basono.
He sure did. I mean, Artemis Rising was there. Looked like maybe Eddie Coletti's horse is going to go all the way, and here comes Johnny B right up the rail. And look, it takes a lot of bravery to ride racehorses. It really is brave to come through inside. He did, and she was game to do it and got the win.
He made a joke with me when he was going back to the winner's circle. They left the rail open, and he certainly took advantage of that.
No question.
Got to give a shout out to these Golden Lads. We're going to have our 2020 Parks Horse Awards. And there's a couple Golden Lads that got some good nominations in there.
There we go. Cool.
So, time to head to our first break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at some national coverage, some races down at Gulfstream Park, the Devona Dale, here on Let's Go Racing. Don't go anywhere.
Come on, skip through that hole. Come on, get through that hole.
Vequist on with the task, as she'll need to keep her spot. She's responding nicely at the 3 furlong point.
Looking to join the thrill and excitement of thoroughbred racehorse ownership? Pewter Stable can get you started. With more than 25 years of experience under the leadership of Greg and Kate DeMasi, Pewter Stable is one of the industry's leaders in racing partnerships, winning hundreds of races and millions of dollars at racetracks all over the Mid-Atlantic, including New York. No markup, no management fees makes our partnerships unique and affordable. We are Pewter Stable. The Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association is the advocate for Parks Racing's horsemen and has worked hard to secure better lives for the hundreds of trainers and their families that work in the thoroughbred racing industry. Our horsemen benefit from medical coverage, trainer pension plans, and increased purses. Thanks to these horsemen, racing at Parks is the very best, providing entertainment for you and the entire family. The Pennsylvania Horsemen are proud to be part of the community and introduce a new generation of fans to the sport of kings.
Did you know the Pennsylvania horse racing industry spends tens of millions of dollars supporting agriculture, from local farmers and farm workers to veterinarians and more? And we do it with zero tax dollars while creating tens of thousands of jobs.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action. Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our national coverage is brought to you by the Chapman Auto Group. If their emblem's not on the back of your car or truck, you probably did pay too much. So let's look at Gulfstream Park, their big day, the Devona Dale, grade 2, a mile for 3-year-old fillies. And our favorite is the number 3, Vequist, 1-2.
Yeah, we haven't seen her since the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. She, of course, clinched the Eclipse Award for 2-year-old champion filly that day. Danny and Butch Reed always said that was one of the boxes he wanted to check. They checked it. Butch's wife Jenny has been down with Vequist the whole way. She's 1-2. She looks like on paper she just stands out over this field. Irad Ortiz gets the ride for the first time.
A lot of talk about Milfoy too, the number 5 horse for Bill Mott. This is the second choice. They say this is just one of Juddmonte Farm's best bred fillies. They were very, very excited about this filly. Everybody talking her pre-race, so I'm looking forward to see what she does here today.
I mean, look, by Curlin out of a Warfront mare, so the bloodlines are certainly there. Second in the Demoiselle, early December at Aqueduct, and each figure has gotten a little better, improved 10 points each time, so, and it is Bill Mott.
Nice horses. I wonder if something crazy can happen here.
The trainer's job is done. Now it's up to the jockey and the horse.
And they're off in the Devona Dale. A smooth beginning for the race favorite Vequist, and she'll reach out for some forward position. Moving out the rail, Hole Bodemeister is on the offense early. Far outside goes 3 Tipsy Chicks with Penn Street not far away. Now splitting horses, here's Adios Trippy. So Adios Trippy will go after Hole Bodemeister. They're the top duo, with Vequist now third. Curlin's Catch at the inside is fourth, followed by Penn Street. Then Milfoy from the outside of her and Crazy Beautiful. It's a length and a half to Competitive Speed, who's dropped better than 7 lengths off the lead. 3 Tipsy Chicks is on her outside, and the trailer is Happy Constitution. They complete the opening quarter and head to the half-mile point. Hole Bodemeister on the inside, Adios Trippy keeping her honest from the outside. These top 2 have 3 on Curlin's Catch, who's now third. Milfoy is now moved up between horses to take fourth. 3 wide while fifth, that's Vequist. Out 4 wide on the course. Here's a move from Penn Street. That'll force Irad to send Vequist on with the task, as she'll need to keep her spot. She's responding nicely at the 3 furlong point, and Hole Bodemeister is still in front. From the outside, here's that move from Penn Street in Competitive Speed toward the rail, and Curlin's Catch trying to wind it up from the back is Crazy Beautiful. Happy Constitution's out of last, and 3 Tipsy Chicks is the trailer, and Vequist will have to do a lot better than that. She's losing ground to Hole Bodemeister, who's 50-1 and finding plenty. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Hole Bodemeister is kicked clear with authority. Up on the outside, Crazy Beautiful tries to get Competitive Speed for second. Penn Street running on for fourth, but a huge run at a huge price. Edgard Zayas and Hole Bodemeister shocked the Devona Dale. They won by 5.
And the number 1 horse, Hole Bodemeister at 51, takes them all the way, kept in the clear and just kept going.
Yeah, it wasn't going to find that horse under any imaginable circumstances. I mean, look, it was 52-1 over 9-1, 53-1, and 84-1. So the whole race was a shock. The biggest shock of all, of course, was Vequist, Irad Ortiz riding her for the first time, had her in pretty good position. You're waiting for that move we've seen in all of our other races. It didn't come. I thought Irad, and Butch said this, did a good job. Once he realized she wasn't going to get there, he eased up on her. She ends up getting beat 26 lengths. That's probably not real, but something was happening that we can't really put our finger on.
Yeah, more here from trainer Butch Reed.
You can see she showed him the stick over about a 3/8 pole. She gave him a little eighth of a mile run, and that was it. She was out of horse.
Yeah, I mean, she was in between horses, too.
Yeah, you know, a little this and that, you know, but still I expect her to finish better than that. And I know she's fitter than half a mile that she gave us today, you know. But she looked like she jogged back fine. He didn't hear any noise or any kind of choking or anything like that. So we'll go over her good, make sure is everything okay, and give her a mulligan on that one, I guess.
Yeah, definitely a heartbreaker there. I mean, that's not the race we were looking forward to seeing our champion return.
No, by no means. Look, in talking to Butch and Jenny the next day, I mean, she did have some mucus. There were some cuts on her legs. I don't know that explains, however, that performance. It's weird, Danny. I wrote about it this week on Let'sGoRacingParks.com. Now, this is 4 horses we've said from Parks after great performances the previous fall that have all gone to Florida, and it just hasn't been there. I mean, we're talking Jaywalk, right? The 2-year-old filly champ was never the same when she left Parks. Maximus Mischief ran one time, wasn't the same. Spun to Run, got hurt, never ran again. I don't know what it is. Obviously, they run great training on this surface, but for some reason, when they go to South Florida, I mean, this is starting to become a pattern, right? This is four horses in a row with really good trainers. Let's see more. Hopefully, we'll see her back again. But right now, it's a big mystery.
Yeah, I think the champ's going to dust herself off. I have all the confidence. Maybe it's the filly Wooder that they're missing down there.
Well, yeah, I would think they would probably try to get her out of Florida in the heat, get her up to Kentucky. I would think if she's up to a race, the most likely one would be the April 3rd Ashland Stakes at Keeneland on the Bluegrass Stakes Day card, which would be 27 days to the Kentucky Oaks. That's assuming everything is right. There might be stuff that nobody knows about yet that they're still trying to figure out.
A surface we know she handles.
Yep.
So let's move on to the Fountain of Youth for 3-year-olds on the Kentucky Derby Trail, 1 mile and 16th for 3-year-olds. I mean, drain the clock. Everybody's talking about this horse. Can he get the distance?
Yeah, that's the question. Certainly speed on the inside. Just won the Swale. Will be in front from the rail with Edgard Zayas, no doubt.
And our man Shug has the favorite, the number 8 Greatest Honor, won even money with Jose Ortiz retaining the mount.
Yeah, and won the Holy Bull and looked good doing it back on the 30th of January, Danny. And everybody's looking at this horse and they say Orb. They see Orb the second. It took a while to break his maiden. Bloodlines are there by Tappet out of a Street Cry mare. And it's Shug, and everybody would like to see Shug win his second Derby.
Let's get to the call.
And they're off in the 74th edition of the Fasig-Tipton Fountain of Youth Stakes. From the rail, Drain the Clock was away quickly, and he's on the lead early. In tight between horses was Fire at Will as So Subtle tried to move up on the outside of the leader. Tarantino is wide on the course, and King's Ovation's in that second flight. 1.5 lengths better than Prime Factor. Then long shot Tiz Tac-Toe. Girafales is down toward the inside with outside running Greatest Honor next. And the early trailer is Papa 2 as the field is separated by 9 lengths with Drain the Clock in front. Drain the Clock and Edgard Zayas in front by Annette Kendrick Carmouche turning up the heat with Breeders' Cup winner Fire at Will on the outside second. 3 wide Tarantino is now third. So Subtle is at the rail fourth. Back to 5th goes King's Ovation, then 6th toward the rail in Prime Factor. Tiz Tac-Toe is 8th, moving up on the outside in Greatest Honor, then Girafales, and at the back is Papa 2. The opening quarter mile was 23-4. The half mile was 47 seconds flat as they go to the first finish line. Up front, Drain the Clock leads by a length. Moving up on the outside, Tarantino is 2nd, So Subtle is 3rd. Fire at Will is called it a day. He's dropping back, passed by King's Ovation. Greatest Honor's got a tall task ahead of him. He's yet to make a move, and he's better than 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. Passed now by Papa 2, who gets started for Junior Alvarado, but they've yet to reel in Drain the Clock. Drain the Clock and Edgard Zayas to the top of the stretch, 1.5 lengths in front. Papa 2 is charging hard for Junior Alvarado. He just went up into 2nd from Tarantino back 3rd, then Prime Factor and Greatest Honor as they turn for home. Up front, Drain the Clock trying to carry his speed. From the outside, Papa 2, now Greatest Honor hitting high gear, and here he comes now. Greatest Honor finding his best stride right when he needs to, and he's going to run down Drain the Clock to win win the Fountain of Youth.
Greatest Honor, our favorite, getting it done and just giving me absolute chills once he got straightened out in that stretch, running down during the clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened here. I thought Greatest Honor was going nowhere, frankly, on a turn, Danny, and then he came with a move. Now, the question is, was it a bit of an optical illusion? Was Drain the Clock coming back to Greatest Honor, or was Greatest Honor that good? Certainly move on to the Florida Derby. If you say, give me top 5 for the Derby right now, Greatest Honor is on the list. Wasn't a particularly fast time, but it is Shug, and the bloodlines are there, and he'll be closing. But I will tell you this, I am not a fan of closers in the Derby in 20-horse fields, but we got a long way to go yet till we get there.
I totally understand. Let's take a look at the Oaklawn Park, the Southwest Grade 3, a mile and 16th, and our favorite, Essential Quality.
Yes, perfect 2-year-old season last year, won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile impressively for that man who won the trainers titles, Eclipse Award champion Brad Cox last year. And Godolphin has tried a lot of different ways to win the Derby. Now they're trying it the conventional way, bring their horses to America and try to win.
Definitely. We can't knock Jackie's Warrior, the number 4 horse, 6-5. You know, definitely a clear second choice here.
Yeah, I mean, he was unbeaten going into the Breeders' Cup, really got an impossible trip and looks like in here, Danny, loose on the lead and should certainly be dangerous given the shape of this race.
Let's head to Vic Stauffer with our call.
Jackie's Warrior broke well. So did Safa's Day and Last Samurai. Woodhouse is in the center. Essential Quality. Spielberg was away to a bad start. He is second to last. And the trailer is Santa Cruiser. It is Jackie's Warrior at the clubhouse turn, and he leads Woodhouse 3/4 of a length. Jackie's Warrior to the backstretch. Woodhouse is second. Safa's Day races in third. He's third and about 2.5 off the lead. Essential Quality has been guided off the rail by Luis Saez. He's in the 3-path to the backstretch and now pulls up to be a joint third outside of Safa's Day. Last Samurai has 5 lengths to make up. Spielberg is alongside him, and at the rail, Santa Cruiser up the backstretch in the 56 Southwest, and Jackie's Warrior is doing it nicely. Jackie's Warrior to the half-mile marker, and now he sprints clear to lead by a full 2 lengths over Woodhouse in second. Essential Quality will be 3 deep, leaving the backstretch. Safa's Day stays at the rail. Then Spielberg, and they leave the backstretch, and Jackie's Warrior is 3 furlongs from the money. But here comes Woodhouse, and here comes Essential Quality. These 3 pretty much going to line up going to the quarter pole. Essential Quality is 3 deep. Jackie's Warrior and Woodhouse between horses. 2.5 lengths to Spielberg, who presents himself, and here comes the champion, Essential Quality. Essential Quality off the top of the turn, and he's opened up a 2-length lead, but Spielberg is running a massive race after him in second. Jackie's Warrior has been defeated. It is Essential Quality and Spielberg 1-2 a 16th out, and Essential Quality is just too good. Essential Quality, the champion, wins the Southwest.
Essential Quality, showing him why he's the favorite and why he was the champ last year.
Yeah,
Great form.
Boy, he was really good, Danny. I thought that the race set up perfectly for Jackie's Warrior.
Yeah.
It just apparently just doesn't want to go this far. I think they'll probably drop him back to shorter races. You're talking like the Pat Day Mile Derby Day. But yeah, Essential Quality just sat, moved, blew away the field, 96 buyer. Any list now, if you want to make the top 2 or 3, the champ is on it. He's really good. You figure one more, maybe the Arkansas Derby, maybe the Rebel, to be determined which way Brad Cox wants to go. But boy, Essential Quality is a major, major contender for the Derby.
They must be super excited with their hand Brad Cox has this year. Spielberg with a clear second.
Ran good, yeah. He's the 3rd string for Baffert. The 1st string is coming out this weekend. Can't wait to see it.
The champ shows you why he's the champ. Godolphin with just a huge day. We're going to head into a break. When we come back, we're going to have our jockey and trainer of the week and some race recap. Monomoy Girl back on the scene.
Monomoy Girl is still 1.5 lengths back in third. She's in the clear.
Breeding thoroughbreds is a complicated business, but one that is done for the love of the horse and the sport of horse racing. Founded in 1948, the Pennsylvania Horse Breeders Association is a not-for-profit organization focused on the breeding and care of thoroughbred horses. PHBA is responsible for managing all aspects of the Pennsylvania Breeding Fund and the official registration, marketing, and promotion of Pennsylvania-bred thoroughbred racehorses. PHBA works with industry leaders to help bring reform and benefits to breeders, owners, racetracks, and the general public. Breeding thoroughbreds is a unique and gratifying lifestyle, one that allows participants an experience unmatched in its emotional intensity and in the enduring social relationships it forges. Whether you're currently a breeder or considering getting involved in this exciting industry, the Pennsylvania Horse Breeders Association can help in your quest to master the complexities of breeding a thoroughbred.
Did you know absolutely no taxpayer dollars support the Pennsylvania horse racing industry? In fact, racing generates $1.6 billion that pays taxes, creates jobs, and more, right here in Pennsylvania.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
Did you know the Pennsylvania horse racing industry has created over 100,000 plus acres of open green space across the state? Space that keeps Pennsylvania beautiful. And we do it with zero tax dollars while creating tens of thousands of jobs.
Welcome back on Let's Go Racing. Our Jockey and Trainer of the Week is brought to you by Turning for Home, our racehorse retirement program here at Parks Racing. And our Jockey of the Week is Dexter Haddock, aka the Black Panther. That's what his agent Carlos calls him, just for his stealthy finishes. He had a great week. He had a 3-win day, and he won a really competitive allowance optional claimer on a very promising 3-year-old market maven for training Penny Pierce. So.
I'm a big fan of Dexter. He's a terrific rider. Great kid. Love his agent.
Yeah, super finisher. And you got to check out some of their videos. They put music to them, and they're really kind of exciting. Yeah. And our Trainer of the Week is Alexander Martinez. Very small bar, but really having a great week. He had 2 wins with 2 very nice horses, and he doesn't have a lot of horses, but some quality at the lower level.
2 wins without a lot of horses is a big week, no question.
Definitely, definitely. Let's head into a race recap brought to you by Pewter Stable. Check them out at pewterstable.com and become an owner today. Our champ is back in the Bayakoa, Oakland Park.
She's back. She's better than ever. It's ridiculous. Wind her up, and she just goes. It's Monomoy Girl. She's in her customary position, Danny. 3 deep, couple lengths off the pace. New ownership. Remember, they bought her for $9 million. Right back to Brad Cox. Rolls around the turn, opens up a couple of lengths, and wins again. She's now finished in front in all but one of her races. Remember, she got DQ'd here in the Cotillion. Just an amazing animal, closing on $5 million in career earnings.
It's awesome to see that she still looks the same flow rider so confidently. Our Super Freak man just was so game in second, but just clearly second best here.
Can't beat Monomoy Girl.
What do you think Steve Asmussen's saying? Enough with you, Brad, today.
Get her out of here.
Awesome. Good job, Monomoy Girl. Take a look at our Razorback Grade 3 for older horses, a mile and 16th here.
Yeah, we had a muddy track on Saturday at Oakland Park in the Razorback in the Southwest, which you saw earlier. Mystic Guide has some decent lines in New York, was most recently second in the Jackson Club Gold Cup. It's the 7-horse here for Mike Stidham. This is a powerhouse performance.
Yeah.
It's going to run by some pretty good older horses here. Owendale was the 7-5 favorite, leaves him. It's going to win this race by 6 lengths and get a buyer figure of 108, the performance of 2021 so far. I don't know if that was a one-off, the mud, or what it was, but Mystic Guide was really good.
If you see Luis Saez has him in the absolute perfect spot on the racetrack too.
Absolutely.
So another homebred for Godolphin. Like we said, they're just having a fabulous day. I love the horse's performance, and if you watched him in the post parade, I mean, he was all puffed up and really touting himself.
He was good. That's not the last race he's going to win this year.
No, keep an eye out for this horse. What do we say we go take a look at Gulfstream Park, their Honey Fox, Grade 3, a mile with our girl Got Stormy back.
Yeah, we've seen her before. Got Stormy is coming out of the 2-hole, and she's second almost all the way, tracking a speed horse just in front. And she is amazing. She's another horse that just knows where the wire is, gets the lead in the stretch, and they're all coming. It's her first race since November. She's going to hold on to win by a nose for Mark Cassidy, and she's over $2 million in earnings, Grade 1s all over the place, beating the boys. She's a really neat horse now as a 6-year-old.
Fun little chestnut mare, and nice return on investment for these new owners, and 11 career wins for this girl. Pretty cool. It's time for some eye on racing, and a big day it is. Aqueduct has a great card. The Gotham's here, the Grade 3 Gotham. We've all been waiting for this. I feel like it's we've been talking about this. We have our Parks horse, Capo Cane, taking his shot today.
Yeah, and we think the mile is going to be a little better distance for Capo Cane, to be determined. Obviously, if he wins it, he'll have enough points that Harry Weiner and the crew could go on to the Derby. That's to be determined, but let's see how it goes to Gotham today. But the big horse is on display. In my mind, the Derby favorite right now will be in the San Felipe at Santa Anita today. That would be Life is Good with Mike Smith. Medina Spirit's also going to be in there, so Baffer with a 1-2 punch. You also got the Big Cab, the San Carlos, the Kilroe Mile, and the Tampa Bay Derby, another 3-year-old stake, Danny. So yeah, it's heating up as we get into the first week in March.
Big day all over the country, lots of racing. This is the time when we get really excited because it's just the stars are going to emerge.
Yeah, that May 1st is not that far away.
No,
now.
it's not. Well, let's head into our final break. When we get back, some news and notes here on Let's Go Racing. Don't go anywhere. If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in a Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided nearly 2,800 former racehorses with a safe retirement. The program was created through the foresight of the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association.
We all love animals, and to give back to something that helps us so much, it's a great thing.
Responding to the need for a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retiring equine population at Parks Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
These horses can do anything from hunter jumpers to Western to therapeutic riding.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
We want to make sure that our horses that have run so well for us over the years get the great opportunity to get a new vocation.
Out of everything that we've done in Pennsylvania for racing, I think that's the thing we can be most proud of.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please give us a call or contact us at turningforhome.org.
He's a winner. He's a champion. He's an icon. He's a legend. And now he's back in Pennsylvania. Smarty Jones, Kentucky Derby winner, Preakness Stakes winner, standing at Equistar in Annville, Pennsylvania. The quintessential Pennsylvania bred has returned. Smarty Jones is back home. Please call Rodney Eckenrode or visit EquistarTrainingAndBreeding.com.
We're back with news and notes brought to you by the Granny Fund. The Granny Fund is helps continuing education here for our backstretch community. And we love our Granny Fund, Connie Yeoman's Granny. Keeneland's going to have fans. That's huge. That's huge news. They had a rough year last year. Their meet starts April 2nd. It goes to the 23rd. Yep. You can go on, buy tickets this Monday, March 8th, if you want to buy tables, and March 24th for individual tickets. So that's huge.
Yeah, look, Keeneland's one of our great boutique meets. Obviously, Keeneland, Saratoga, Del Mar are those ones that everybody really looks forward to. I mean, it's not like other tracks aren't cool, but yeah, Keeneland, the fact that they're going to have fans again. And remember, they're going to get the Breeders' Cup again next year to make up for what happened last year when they couldn't have fans.
Definitely. I mean, it was beautiful. They put on a great event, even though no fans, but I know they thrive on their fans. And we have fans here allowed, but new post time, 12:55, so don't make sure if you come to Parks, check out our new post time at 12:55. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week.